Okay. Can you tell us a little bit more about your new fan store? What kind of stuff your fans can expect from the store?
T-shirt, obviously, nice black T-shirt, and some nice hoodies, some leather jackets, some hats, just stuff that I would normally wear, every day, just casual sort of sports gear. Some stuff if you like to go to the gym, some running stuff, all sort of just everyday stuff, comfortable wearing, really, So really happy to put some stuff out there, and it's been great. People have loved it, which is fantastic.
And what can you tell us more about your partnership with Rocket? You feel, or at least you seem very enthusiastic about it. You seem to be enjoying it, really. Not just about the name, of course.
Yeah, obviously, the name fits very well. I've been called the Rocket for a long time, and Rocket the company, so it's a perfect match, really. And yeah, I've enjoyed working with Rocket over the years with other stuff, so it's great to sign a new contract. And it's exciting to be part of their team, and it's just exciting stuff.
Do you enjoy their products? We saw you drinking a beer once in a picture.
Yeah, listen, I don't drink a lot, but if I do drink, then obviously, I always drink the Rocket beer, ABK. It's a good beer, and and lots of their other drinks are good. They've got some good healthy energy drinks, which are great, so all natural products. So, they haven't got all the stuff in there that's not good for you. So yeah, no, they're a great brand. They do things really well, and that's why it's good to work with them.
Okay, thank you. As you may know, you have a lot of big fan base in Bulgaria. Are you willing to come in Sofia as soon as the COVID situation allows it, maybe even this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always in contact with Oleg. I've always said to him, I really want to come to Bulgaria again and do some shows. We have such a good time there with the Bulgarian fans. They always come and support the event really well. And yeah, I love to play, in front of fans, that they love their snooker in Bulgaria. So, it'd be great. Once we get COVID behind us, we're allowed to travel and put on shows again. I'll definitely be making a stop in Bulgaria for a few nights.
Yeah. What is your best memory from Bulgaria?
I've got many memories from Bulgaria. I've had so many wonderful times there. Been to some great places to eat. Some fantastic restaurants. Playing in an outdoor venue. I've never played snooker in an outdoor venue before, so that was great to do that in Bulgaria. I just got so many good memories. I just got lots of good friends in Bulgaria, so always Bulgaria is has a big place in my heart.
Of course. Last year in Crucible, it seemed it was more pleasant for you because there wasn't any fans and it wasn't a big circus. And you seemed more, at ease with the situation. But this year there will be fans. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, listen, it's great. It's good to have the fans back, But obviously, like last year, it allowed me to just relax, stay in Sheffield for the whole tournament, come in and out the venue, really enjoy the facilities, the practice tables, just hanging around, and just not having to kind of, avoid excited snooker fans, so it was great to experience that for a year, but great that the fans are back, and hopefully you still can have a little bit of enjoy the Crucible again this year, but we'll have to wait and see. If it goes back to how it does before, then obviously I'll try and spend as little time as I can there just for my matches, and just try and stay focused and try and do well in the tournament.
You had about 3 weeks before your last competitive match and the start of Crucible. Do you think this little break will help you perform better?
Who knows? Nobody knows. I've tried not playing so much. I've tried playing lots, and you can never really get it right. A lot of it's just on the day. You just have to enjoy your snooker, stay in a good place, and hopefully, get to the Crucible, and your game can come strong at the right time. So, I'm looking forward to going there. It's been a good season so far, but it'd be nice to have a good run in the World Championships and see if I can get another title.
Besides from you, of course, who would you put as, or who which players would you put as favorites to win the world title?
I think there's like 5 or 6 players that have got a really good chance to win it. Obviously, Judd being, probably the favourite out of everybody. Neil Robertson, John Higgins, Mark Williams, Mark Selby, myself. So there's 6, 7 really top players there that are capable of beating each other on their day. So there's no guarantees in sport, but I think whoever brings their best game out of them 7 players will probably win the championship this year.
Can you point some player as potentially a dark horse at the Crucible?
Dark horse. I always think Mark Allen has a good chance to win it. He's got a good temperament. He's won big tournaments before, so I don't see why he can't win the World Championships. He hasn't really done as well there as maybe I thought he would have done. So, yeah, but if I had to choose someone, probably Mark Allen, Ding Junhui, if the draw goes right for him. So, yeah, who knows?
Well, Ding Junhui may be playing you very soon at the Crucible, so we'll see about that. But maybe to rephrase the question a little bit, do you see any player that you can point out that can probably be competitive against the big guns regularly at the big tournaments, not just at the Crucible, but for the whole season or something like that? The likes of Kyren Wilson probably, or something like that.
Yeah, Kyren's a good player, and he's had a good career so far. He hasn't really won any of the major tournaments, so he still has it to prove, So he's still the top players winning all the tournaments, and it's very hard to break into that sort of into that space,
Yeah, you had 5 finals this season. You didn't seem very bothered by any of these losses, but how would you describe your overall performance so far, and would you make assessment of which was your best tournament so far this season?
Probably my best tournament this season would probably be the Welsh. I thought I played really well there from start to finish. Bit unfortunate in the final, the other guy played really well. But yeah, I enjoyed that tournament. I like the Irish. I played pretty solid from start to finish in that as well. For a lot of the other tournaments, I was a bit hit and miss. My standard wasn't great really. So so to make 5 finals, I'm not too disappointed. I've played quite a bit of snooker this year. So yeah, I feel in an okay place. And things can turn around pretty quickly. So who knows? Sheffield could be the start of me winning my first tournament for the season.
I want to ask you about Stephen Hendry. He played a few matches already. What do you make of his return? Do you have any comments on it? Do you have any advice to him?
Listen, it's a tough call. If I was in Stephen's position and I'd had 9 years away from the game, would I come back? Probably not. The only reason why I'm still playing is because I kind of still feel like I'm capable of winning tournaments and I can compete with the best guys on the tour. Whether I was able not to do that, would I still play? Probably not. So, it's a tough call, but, he has to make that decision for himself. And, he's a big guy, big man, and, he obviously knows what he's doing and why he's doing it,
Okay, I have one more question from our top Bulgarian coach, Bratislav Krstev. He is describing a hypothetical situation. Imagine you're at the final of the World Championship against Judd Trump, and the result is 17-17, and you have to play a decider. What are you thinking before the decider?
You're just thinking, just give me one chance. I just want one chance, and if I get my chance, then you have to win the game in one visit. So that's all you can hope for. But if somebody was to offer me that now, 17-all final World Championships, I'd take it. I'd enjoy to be in that situation. There's a long way to go, but I'd take that situation all day long. So hopefully that can come true.
That's awesome.